Welcome back to Everything Is Alive, where I interview everyday objects to get an understanding of their perspective and about their everyday lives. If you're interested in viewing the world from a different perspective, then this is the perfect podcast for you. I'm your host, Bella, and in this episode, I'll be interviewing a tissue, more specifically a Kleenex tissue, that has a story to tell about the hardships that he experiences as a tissue. As an object that we use so mindlessly, we're able to get an insight on how he lives his day-to-day life. I'd like to welcome our guest, Tommy the Tissue, who will be sharing his story with us today. Let's get into it. Thank you for being here with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Tommy, and I'm a Kleenex tissue, and I was actually the last tissue in my box, so I can tell you all about that today.
What kind of tissue are you?
I'm a lotioned Kleenex tissue.
And how do you feel about non-lotioned tissues?
I don't like them because it could be really rough on the skin. And so for people with sensitive skin, I feel like it's really good for me to have the lotion because I'm able to assist people and be soft on their noses when they need that comfort.
Yeah. What was it like being in the tissue box?
Definitely scary because I didn't know who I was next to. It was just a random tissue, and I was intertwined with them. So it was really up close and personal. I did not know them.
Yeah, that sounds scary. Did you have any goals?
I always felt like I had this purpose in life to help people, whether it was with their runny noses or wiping away tears, but just being there for people without them even realizing it.
Yeah, that's great. Where did you end up?
So I ended up in an elementary school classroom.
What was it like being in the classroom?
It was definitely a very colorful and engaging environment because I think it was either a third or fourth graders classroom. So it was just interesting being in there. I get to watch how they learn in their environment, and it was almost like I got to know them.
When did the kids use the tissues the most? Like, when was the busiest times?
Cold and flu season for sure. You know, in the fall and the winter, just coming back to school. But little kids do cry easily, so there was a lot of wiping away tears sometimes.
Did you ever get used?
No, I did not.
How come?
So the school year ended, and I just ended up being the last tissue in the box, and just everybody went to summer break, and being alone for 3 months, it was super lonely, and I just kind of talked to myself or daydreamed about being picked, but it was just kind of sad time for me because I really thought that I would have gotten picked, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened once everybody came back to school?
So the teacher came back into the classroom maybe a week or two before the students did, and I really thought that maybe this would be my time and that she would use me, but instead she had bought a new box of tissues, and she ended up throwing me away because she didn't think that having a box of tissues with just one tissue would be useful, so I did get thrown away.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you fulfill your need as a tissue one day.
Thank you. Do you need volunteer hours? Come to the blood drive this Tuesday, the 21st. You can get your forms in the athletic office. Make sure you get a parent or guardian signature, and make sure to put down the time slot that you want. You can bring your paper to the athletics office before Tuesday, or bring it with you when you get called out of class. Donate your blood to support people in need.
What would you say to other tissues who might have experienced the same things as you?
I definitely would say never give up or feel useless when they don't get picked, because there is something in store for all of us in life, and life can get pretty unpredictable. So you never know what's in your future, and you just have to hope.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much for coming here and talking with me today. Your story was truly amazing and inspiring. Thank you all for listening to today's episode of Everything Is Alive. If you liked this interview, go ahead and make sure to check out my other episodes. Next week, I will be interviewing a pencil with a truly captivating story. Don't miss it. And always, I'm your host, Bella. See you next time.